Good morning. Happy Friday. At least it's Friday when I'm recording this. I have no idea when I'm going to post it. But wanted to jump on here and just kind of chat a little bit. I know I haven't posted in a while, at least any good long form content. I did end up moving my podcast over. So now my podcast is on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. There's a separate playlist for it. I've been trying to release episodes for that every week just to talk about different topics that come up. I am on my way to work, so I figured I'd eh, stop at Starbucks and pick up a protein latte. I've been focusing, unfortunately, a little bit on too much on work, and haven't really done anything else outside of that. Started going to, fitness stuff is always in my life, but I put more emphasis on work. And I watched a podcast yesterday where they mentioned something, and then I'll probably put a screenshot or screen grab of it on this video or something like that, maybe, or just post it in the description. But it talked about how we put so much of our identity into our career path and then nowhere else. So I feel like I've been doing that, and I'm trying to pull away from that because I don't want to just work and go home. I want to be able to do other things outside of work and outside of just going to the gym as well. So I'm making an attempt to do that, and this is, self-realization, self-awareness is kind of like the first step into figuring out what to do next. Right now, yeah, I'm focused on work, but I'm also focused on myself a little bit more. Trying to drop weight. I don't want to, not to get too dark or anything like that. It's just I don't want to have a heart attack at 45, or heart attack at 42 or something crazy like that. So I'm doing my workouts. I'm actually, I started weighing myself again. I started weighing myself back in the February 27th, I want to say. Probably a week before that. But it was more than I originally thought. I thought I was hovering around 300, but I wasn't. I was actually 314. But I have been pushing it and putting more work into my fitness, and I have a goal to get back to where I was 3 years ago, which was 241. I want to get there by June. And I believe I have it all mapped out and lined up the way I need it to be. I don't have a personal trainer, which is funny because, you guys know I have my personal training certification, and I'm trying to actually make that work. So I'm using myself as the first client, so to speak. But yeah, I'm focusing on that. That's like the overall end goal, is to get back down that way. I know I've been there before and I messed up once I got there, because the goal was 240 and I got to 241, and I was like, I'm done. I made it. I'm happy, and I went off the rails and ballooned back up to where I was now. And I know I don't have to make that same mistake. I'm not going to make the same mistake. It's just a total mindset change. So that's pretty much my train of thought on that. I know I'm not very coherent or linear on this video, but it's just like there's so much rumbling around in my head that I was just trying to put things into words and just get them out of my head so I can say them out loud. But that's my current fitness goal. I'm not. I don't have big plans for anything like that. As far as competing or doing anything like that. I don't. I'm just doing this for myself. I'm not doing this for YouTube or anything like that. I will document as much as I can. It's really hard now. The gyms are packed. It's just a pain in the ass. But I'll document as much as I can, document what I eat, so you guys can follow along. I'll try to make some more videos on that. But like I said, I pushed YouTube to the side because I focused too much on work. And even though I enjoy what I do, I know it's not all that I am. So I'm trying to take a step back and start doing the things that I enjoy doing, such as, making these little videos here, focusing on the podcast. And I'm not trying to spread myself too thin and not be able to, accomplish anything that I'm working on. I'm just trying to split my energy into things that I like to do and things I enjoy doing, family time, time with the wife, going out, exploring the world. I want to be able to travel a little bit. I don't have financial backing to do that, but road trips, Tennessee, Iowa, stuff like that, stuff that's close, why not? This whole video that I'm doing right now, I literally have had my hands in my pockets or on my coffee as I'm driving, or the car's driving me to work. So why not take advantage of this nice little feature and use it for road trips, right? So that's our plan for this summer, is just to try to travel a little bit more. But as far as like this channel goes, I've had multiple iterations of it, and I never have a clear direction as to where I want to go with it. So it's going to be more of just a vlog style, I guess. Shit that comes up, things that come up, things that I record, things that I want to talk about. It could be a lot of talking head videos. It could be a lot of, showing you what I see, a lot of POV stuff or some workout videos. I'm just going to try to live life and going to try to bring you guys along with as much as I can. That's pretty much where I envision this thing going. And if it branches out from there and I do something great, amazing. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. I mean, I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this to be famous or to make a shit ton of money, which was my original intent when I created this, was to be entertaining and make videos that people really enjoyed and get sponsorships and do this and do that and make some money out of it. And it got to be a little bit too much, and it wasn't progressing as nice and quick as I wanted it to. So right now it's just, I'm doing this for me. If people watch and find something entertaining and stick around and subscribe and do all this other cool stuff, great. Then my channel will grow. But like I said, whether my channel remains with as many subscribers as I have now, or it grows to something bigger, time will tell. But for right now, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. I will try to upload as many videos as I can, as often as I can. So subscribe, hit the like button, do all the cool stuff, and then I'll catch you guys later. And as you guys can see, I have parked, so looks like I'm at work. Talk to you guys later.